I'm Steve, one of the number one mechanics for the Ciceley racing team. This is the Renault Clio that we use. It's based on the Generation 4 Renault Clio Sport 220. It has 220 brake horsepower engine. It's a 1.6 turbo. The engine itself, they're all the same. They have seals, all sorts of different seals on the engine, so that you can't tamper with them, everything. The gearbox is a 6-speed SADEV sequential gearbox, paddle shift. Brakes, the front brakes are modified brakes, they are an American make. The rear brakes are standard, just the linings are different. Suspension, a ZF with adjustable top mounts to alter the camber. The cars themselves are bought from France as a complete unit. The only thing is to what a setup on the vehicles. Obviously they're built with a FIA roll cage, with a racing seat and the seat belts. Inside, they do have what's called a NASCAR safety net. It's just in case any side intrusion with the glass, anything like that. Also protects your head from going outside the vehicle. The seat belts are 3-inch stab belts. They cross over at the back, and they're a 6-point harness with a crutch strap. Inside, see, it is a paddle shift gearbox. Switch console, on the ignition, on the power, start button. The fire extinguisher button is also on here, so it's available to get at. They have a bias adjuster for the brakes, and they also have an adjuster for the rear brakes to stop the pressure going to them. The pedals, the clutch is only actually used for starts and obviously for moving about in the paddock. The steering wheel, it has 7 buttons on it. There's a gear button, and to shift out of neutral into a gear, you have to press the button and click. Also, same again, into neutral, press the button and click, and also for reverse. There's a button there for the lights, one for the wiper, one for the washers. There's also a page button, which you can scroll and find out all the telemetry that's in the vehicle. Fuel, amount of fuel, engine temperature, oil pressure, etc. They do have, a lot of people ask us about this, there's a big water bottle inside. What it is, it's when the engine reaches a certain temperature, it does sprays water into the intercooler on the outside to cool the air that goes into the engine to make the turbo more efficient. As you can see, the roll cage is integral to the vehicle, welded in on different spots. It is a very strong vehicle. We have had quite a few accidents this year with them, and they do all together pretty well. But obviously with the gearing through the gearbox, the maximum speed is about 115 miles an hour. So that's due to the gearing of the gearbox. And they are a very, very quick little car. It has a Cosworth wiring loom with separate ECU. The ECUs can be taken out and checked. They are checked regularly, so make sure nobody's messing with them. Also, the wiring looms cannot be touched. You cannot compromise the wiring loom or anything like that. You will be excluded. To actually buy the vehicle from France, depending on the exchange rate, is about €42,000.